My head. I feel like someone's been tap dancing on a tuning fork that's been tied to a railroad spike that has been embedded in my skull. Why? Because of this. April Fools.
April Fools is a 2007 slasher film distributed by Indie Flex and is written and directed and edited and produced by Nancy Norman. You know, that woman that produced that 2002 blockbuster phenomenon, Love and a Bullet.
And with that movie being such a success, I guess she felt this one would be an even bigger success if she took a more active role in the production. Well, I give her this much. This is one movie I will never forget. No matter how much I wish I could, I will never forget it. Ever.
So you thought of disrespect? How far can you take that bullshit? Now it's time to get this shit on! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! All bets are off! All bets are off. Bang!
So the movie wastes no time in starting out. Oh, I'm sorry. I accidentally put in season 1 of Taxi Cab Confessions. Paw Paw Productions? I guess that would make Nancy Norman a magical Native American bear. Special appearance by Little Flip?
Well, I guess that's pretty cool. Who the fuck is Little Flip?
And what's with that vampire font?
Unless Buffy is your main character or Dracula is your villain, the only thing this font is doing is reminding the audience of two things better than this movie that they could be watching.
The story takes place in Chicago, where a group of 30-year-old teenagers are playing an April Fool's jokes on Wesley Snipes' illegitimate son.
You like this?
Yeah.
You nervous?
No.
You acting like it. You a B-boy.
Not sure what him being a vegetarian has to do with anything, but whatever.
Once she pulls his pants down, the group comes out and teases him.
In your dreams, geek boy.
Don't you cry, punch him back and say goodbye. You know, it's hard to tell which is more embarrassing for him. The joke they just played on him, or the fact that he actually knows these people.
Taking the joke a little too far, they accidentally kill the kid. Missy wants to call her dad, who's a cop, but because the rest of them are afraid of going to jail, they decide to make it look like a gang shooting.
They do realize there's going to be a trail of blood leading to the bushes, right? Not to mention the blood on the spike, and that the shots came after the neck wound at a downward angle. And that the bruising around the bullet wounds would be those of post-mortem? Has the writer even heard of CSI?
That's that.
Did they really use footage from an actual crime scene?
Okay, even I find that distasteful. And I review porn for a living.
We cut 1 year later at High School Chicago Public School, which is like Empire State University, I guess, where we see the gang has moved on with their lives. Paging generic black woman. Generic black woman, you're needing on the set, please. Wait, why is Missy delivering mail in the staff mailbox?
Just because she's 30 doesn't mean she can be a student and hold a job there at the same time.
Anyway, she's talking to some random girl about the death of her mom and some school dance because, you know, those topics go hand in hand.
I'm sorry. That's cool. I think you really enjoy yourself if you got out. Little Flip is gonna be there.
Yeah, Little Flip will be there. Who the fuck is Little Flip?
One of the girls, Deanna, is working at a hospital morgue, I assume under an internship, where she's the victim of an April Fool's joke.
I will not tolerate 24 hours of such tomfoolery this April Fool's Day, Raheem. Cliff, I'm gonna get my clothes and head on up out of here, all right?
All right, Albert, man. That shit was bananas.
Really? His name is Albert.
What's this now? The view from a drunken leprechaun?
Pour all you want. Pour all you can. You won't beat me, because I'm a leprechaun. Corn.
Deanna is taking some body parts to an incinerator down in the basement when she's attacked by a guy in a mask.
It's okay, Diana. Seeing how the knife already has blood on it, I get the feeling that rather than kill you now, he's gonna make it so you die a slow death from hepatitis C.
Missy's father shows up to the crime scene where he finds a message written on the wall.
Think this is the Vic's blood? Yeah, what happened to clean practical jokes?
Well, someone's about to find out that murder is no laughing matter.
After Missy tells the other girl from that night, Eva, about Deanna's murder, the girls go to see the guy who threw the football, Scoop.
Hey, what can I do for you two pretty ladies?
You can start by getting a scoop.
Who?
You heard what I said. Scoop.
You mean poop?
I'm sorry, but was this movie written for 4th graders?
After discussing it, the three assume that it's just a coincidence. However, Missy says if it isn't, she's gonna come clean with her dad.
Hey, you think we should tell Diego and Malik about Deanna?
I don't feel like seeing Diego's ass. And Malik and I split up. I mean, he still calls me and stuff. It's just I'm not trying to go there.
Please, you know you would be on that in 2 seconds.
I'm sorry, Eva. All of us ain't skanks like you. Tramp.
Bitch! Whore? Stank whore?
Ha ha ha, your friend just died.
And seeing how this is an all-black film with an all-black cast, it wouldn't be complete without some rapping.
I'm not the type for telling jokes on some real shit, all laughing aside, and I'm not the type of things that go crash in the night when I rock a rhyme. Slash swipe, cut to the chase. My shit is serious. I'm flicking when I'm up in the place. I'm stunting, you frontin'.
Wow.
You pretending. I'm the real
Just
shy with no food
wow.
You know, it's very hard to make something like this
I'll be busting the moves and I'll be busting the rhymes. We'll be busting up laughing cause it's party time.
look good. But you managed to pull it off nicely. Oh, and your friend just fucking died!
Missy's on her way home when Diego pulls up on his motorcycle and threatens her about spilling the beans to her dad. You see? This is what you get when you let little Spanish boys run around in the wilderness alone.
And if you think that's bad, Dora's out turning tricks.
I'm your super shit machine!
Meanwhile, the movie decides it isn't dragging enough, so it gives the audience a little dance number.
You have to excuse me for a minute.
After having sex with Malik, Missy's ex, who was also one of the kids in on the joke that night, Eva is attacked in the locker room.
Oh my God.
Enough with the fucking flashbacks. We know what happened. We just saw it 20 minutes ago.
We cut to Missy's house and... After an argument between the two, Missy's father goes into her room to have a father-daughter talk, and when he leaves, he accidentally leaves footage of Deanna's murder behind. Yeah, great police work there, Dad. This guy makes Roscoe P. Coltrane look competent.
Them Duke boys, they'll be coming by here just any moment now. I can feel it in my bones.
So the twist is the killings have nothing to do with what happened in the beginning? The killer is just filming a snuff film?
That's the only way they would have gotten that footage at that angle.
Coming to the stage is your boy, Lil Flip, put your hands together! Don't spend no money, I'm a pimp, why you keep spending money, use a trick.
Oh, okay, that's Little Flip. Who the fuck is Little Flip?
Even though her father told her to stay home, Missy goes to the dance anyway. The killer shows up and follows Diego into the bathroom. Diego doesn't even go to the school anymore, so why is he there? Missy follows just in time to see Diego get murdered. She runs through the school to a teacher who, big surprise, ends up getting killed. She then runs back to the party and tells Malik, who adds his contribution to the killer's body count.
These goddamn flashbacks are giving me a migraine.
Missy's father takes her down to the police station where she finally comes clean.
Go ahead.
It was April Fool's Day last year.
Wait, what? Why do I have to sit through her recap? You've been retelling this same fucking story in bits and pieces throughout the fucking film!
Your support is well seen.
After she finishes her story, they ask her for a description of the guy.
They were wearing a hoodie. I don't know, it was dark.
Yeah, it was dark. In a well-lit party.
Her dad sends her home under police guard when Scoop drops by and it turns out he's the killer. Why did he do all this?
Look at me. People call me poop. I ain't shit. I was on my way to the pros. Melvin was 2 to me. My grades was straight. I told y'all last time I didn't want to do that joke.
I guess that's understandable. People have killed for less. I read somewhere that Charles Manson started his killing spree because he couldn't get past the first stage of ghosting goblins.
She manages to get away with Scoop chasing her through the neighborhood. After running around for what seems like forever, Scoop finally gets her cornered. Not to worry, sweetheart. All you have to do is tap together 3 times those magic sneakers that keep disappearing and reappearing on your feet.
Joke's on you, April Fools.
This movie sucks!
I can honestly say I have never seen a more incompetent film in my life. It truly is a perfect storm of incompetence on all fronts. Acting, writing, editing, continuity, special effects, and basic human decency. I would call this movie shit, except I would actually be insulting shit in that regard.
My only consolation is once the credits roll, there's nothing left to look at. No! No, 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 no! I refuse to watch any more of this torture. There's only one thing left to do with this.
and let me in it.
Is it over? Who the hell puts on perfume before taking a shower?